Welcome back to Life Mastery Unleashed, where I am going to help you unlock your full potential by being raw, truthful, and transparent. I'm your host, Ricky Khamis. Today, we're talking about armor for the soul, because life does not play fair. It does not warn you. It does not care how good your intentions are. Life hits hard. And if you are not armored up internally, it will break you. Most people walk through life exposed. No discipline, no structure, no faith, no inner framework. They are emotional, reactive, soft on the inside. That is why the smallest problems knock them over. That is why stress wrecks their marriages. That is why pressure destroys their confidence. That is why chaos owns them. You don't need motivation. You need armor. Armor is built before the fight, not during it. And the armor that matters most is not physical. It is spiritual, mental, emotional, armor for the soul. The world is loud. The world is chaotic. The world wants your attention, your energy, your peace. If you are not guarded, it will drain you dry. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That is armor. Strength that cannot be taken. Strength that cannot be shaken. Strength that is built intentionally. Discipline is the first layer of armor. Discipline is what keeps you grounded when everything feels unstable. Discipline is what keeps you moving when motivation disappears. Discipline is what gives you structure when emotions try to run your life. When you train every day, when you wake up early, when you do the hard things consistently, you are not just building habits, you are reinforcing your soul. A disciplined man is hard to break, because he does not rely on feelings. He relies on standards. Weak men live by emotions. Strong men live by discipline. Discipline tells your soul, you are safe. I've got this. When life hits, and it will, discipline gives you something solid to stand on. Without discipline, stress feels overwhelming. With discipline, stress becomes manageable. Without discipline, pressure feels personal. With discipline, pressure becomes training. Discipline is armor. The second layer is faith. Faith is not weakness. Faith is not passive. Faith is not sitting around hoping things work out. Faith is knowing who you are, whose you are, and what you stand on. Faith gives your soul an anchor. When everything external is unstable, faith reminds you that you are not alone, that there is order beyond the chaos, that suffering has purpose. Scripture says, "Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." Armor, stand, not collapse, not retreat, stand. Faith gives you perspective when pain hits. It gives you humility when success comes. It gives you peace when answers are not immediate. A man without faith carries the weight of the world on his own shoulders. That load will eventually crush him. A man with faith knows when to carry the load and when to release it. Faith does not remove the fight, it strengthens you for it. The third layer is resilience. Resilience is earned. It is forged through hardship. It is built by surviving things you once thought would destroy you. Resilience tells your soul, you've been here before. You can handle this. Resilient men do not panic. They adapt. They do not crumble under pressure. They adjust and advance. Every hard season you survive adds another layer to your armor. David Goggins says, "Suffering is the true test of life." He is right. You don't discover your strength in comfort. You discover it in pain. Resilience is proof of work done under pressure. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. If you avoid pain, you avoid growth. If you avoid struggle, you remain fragile. Fragile men break easily. Resilient men bend and keep moving. Armor is not built in comfort. Armor is built through repetition, hardship, and ownership. Now let's talk about the threats. The biggest threats to your soul are not external enemies. They are internal leaks, negativity, self-doubt, distraction, comparison, entitlement. These are cracks in your armor. You cannot let them go unchecked. You must guard your inputs, what you watch, what you listen to, who you spend time with. Your soul absorbs more than you realize. If you constantly feed it chaos, it will feel chaotic. If you constantly feed it weakness, it will become weak. Stand guard at the gate. Protect your mind. Protect your time. Protect your energy. That is leadership. That is maturity. That is strength. Strong men are intentional about what they allow into their inner world. They do not scroll endlessly. They do not consume garbage. They do not entertain victim narratives. They choose strength daily. Armor is not built once, it is maintained. Just like physical armor rusts if neglected, so does spiritual and mental armor. You maintain it through daily habits, morning routines, training, prayer, reading, reflection. These are not optional, these are maintenance. Skip them long enough and you will feel exposed. And when life hits, you will feel it deeper. Another layer of armor is purpose. A man with purpose can endure almost anything. Purpose gives pain meaning. Purpose gives struggle direction. When you know why you are fighting, you fight harder. Family, legacy, calling. These are not buzzwords. They are anchors. Men without purpose drift. Men with purpose endure. Your soul needs something bigger than comfort to stand on. Comfort makes you soft. Purpose makes you strong. And let's be clear, armor does not mean you don't feel pain. It means pain does not control you. Armor does not mean you never struggle. It means struggle does not define you. Armor does not mean you are emotionless. It means emotions do not dictate your actions. Real strength is not numbness. It is control. Control over your reactions, control over your habits, control over your focus. That control is armor. The world wants you distracted, weak, dependent. A man with armor is dangerous. He cannot be easily manipulated. He cannot be easily broken. That is why discipline, faith, and resilience are attacked, because they create men who stand firm. Look at your life honestly. Where is your armor thin? Is it discipline? Are your habits sloppy? Are you inconsistent? Is it faith? Have you drifted? Are you trying to do everything alone? Is it resilience? Do you fold when things get hard? Do you avoid discomfort? Identify the gaps, then get to work reinforcing them. No excuses, no shortcuts. Armor takes time, but once built, it protects you for life. Strong men are not lucky. They are prepared, prepared for stress, prepared for loss, prepared for pressure. They have done the work internally. They have armored their soul. And here's the final truth. Your family needs you armored. Your business needs you armored. Your legacy depends on it. A broken man cannot lead. A fragile man cannot protect. But an armored man can carry weight without collapsing. So build your armor daily, intentionally, relentlessly. Discipline your body. Strengthen your faith. Forge resilience through action. Do not wait for life to test you. Prepare now, because the storms are coming. They always do. And when they hit, you will either stand or fall. That decision is made long before the storm arrives, and you know what to do. Outgrind, outwork, out hustle everyone.